just ridiculous to me.
Through time, the thunder's hums. You are a worm through time. The thunder's hum distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is me right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. You are a worm through time. The thunder's hum distorts you. Happiness. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's hum distorts you.
That's Dylan.
Comes, white pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow and
me?
red in the eye.
Oh, come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
Into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please? Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
In your regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jessie. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did, is what it turned him into. Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself. I'll go, but only to look for this lie projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the end.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here. Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream.
Off to a good start. Okay.
I was back in ordinary. Before, but in the dream, I was the only a girl. My name was Jessie, but then the Bureau came and caught me, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, they could be girls' names? Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure. What the hell was this? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunders.
Maybe Dylan's still... Maybe there's a way... I'd like to talk to... Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he...
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this. I helped you get a job here. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail. And it stayed that way. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. It was a game. We were in a game. And it was... And then it shifted again. Or maybe I'm just... But in this other dream... This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from... It's the ordinary. She worked an ordinary job. Things, and that's all I can remember of it.
Maybe that's for the best.
You are a worm through time.
Maybe I can learn more about the hit. Can we talk?
I just had...
Shit. That's fascinating, but let's...
This dream was about...
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken. I'd said, and the president himself was there. He was the first one to take the hiss. At first, many people, but also many people who, and slowly, more and more of them came. It was one.
Okay, thanks for sharing. For the record, that will never, not as long as I'm alive.
The thunderstorm distorts you. Happy.
Maybe I'm just... Any new dreams?
I'm glad this dream, like reality. Maybe it's all.
Dream where my brother endlessly told...
I was in a dark place. His name was, and he told me that there are many, some inside of, in one world, there was a writer who, in another world. Dor said he himself was in all of them at the same time. I asked him how I could read. I wanted to bring the hit, but he didn't want out. He didn't. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wall.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination so we will be sending the patient for x-rays. What the fuck is that thing? Somebody burst right out of him. Call black! Get Marshall!
August 4th, 1964, we discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels. The agents found their way up into the building. Once we became aware of it, it was there. For the rest of the population, it was hiding in plain sight, a slippery blind spot, seemingly discouraging observation. It's a place of power, an ongoing AWE of its own, seemingly adhering to its physical outer constraints and yet constantly breaking the known boundaries of reality. It's unstable, shifting. Note, for more details on control points and the research and process to stabilize and secure the core sectors, refer to a separate presentation. After extensive research and investigation, the Bureau made the building its headquarters on November 13th, 1968. The Federal Bureau of Control was never out in the open. This was always an obfuscated, classified top secret operation. So imagine our surprise when the building's observation-resistant aspects began in some unquantifiable way to affect the Bureau as a whole. August 4th, 1964, we discovered the oldest house while investigating a suspected altered world event case in the New York City subway tunnels.
Define new prime can. It's... The Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, that's so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable.
But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector. All the times I felt paranoid, I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me. They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking. Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. We're going back home. Of course we... we are. It started there, and it's never gone away. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby. There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.